In this presentation, you will find my philosophy, culture, myths and stereotypes, biases, educator role and responsibilities, and plan for professional growth. In the course ITL 600, Becoming a Teacher, I realized that my philosophy of education is that education is necessary for a society to grow. Teachers are the key components in educating our future generations and helping create a successful society in the future. In ITL 600, I learned that this philosophy is called progressivism. Progressivism, in simple terms, is progress emphasized socially, economically, and technologically based on social reform and progress within a society. I also learned that I believe in the existentialism theory, which basically means that we believe in everything that exists and support the idea that humans are individual and will develop on their own. Today, I am still a firm believer of progressivism and existentialism. As a teacher, I believe it is important for us to make progress as a society by molding the minds of our future generations. However, I also believe we should still allow students to think freely and creatively on their own. I am currently teaching in a farming community, and it is a very close-knit family. There are only about 160 students in our entire school. Majority of our students come from families who either work on dairies, farms, or fields. Many students are English language learners. As a teacher, I have learned that you cannot place stereotypes on students, including English language learners. All students are different, and teachers must meet the needs of every single student. Sometimes this means adjusting lesson plans. I also learned that it is wrong to be biased against students. It is important for a teacher to be aware of their tendencies towards bias. I have found that it is a good idea to promote integration between boys and girls by mixing them up into different groups and encouraging them to sit and work together despite their differences in gender and race. A teacher does more than just teach academics. A teacher's role is to mentor, educate, and support each of their students fairly. A teacher is responsible to help maintain a healthy environment and follow the Common Core standards to build their lessons to ensure their students meet the state's requirements. A teacher must build trust and relationships with their students. However, a teacher should always be professional and should not focus on being a friend to their students. My plan for professional growth is simple. I will continue teaching and continue learning as I go along. I will continue to use the Common Core standards as the framework for my lesson planning. I will also make sure I am meeting the California Teaching Performance Expectations, or TPEs. As far as my own education goes, I will continue working on my credentials and masters through the National University Program. Once completed, I plan on completing a minor in math because as a teacher, I want to make a strong impact on students who struggle with one of the most difficult subjects in school.